everyone, so today we're going to make some bacon. I'm going to show you guys right here. We were able to make this, able to take a pork belly, cured it for 5 days, smoked it, we got it sliced up. Now we're going to grill it and do our taste test, and it's going to be fantastic. I'm going to show you how I was able to do this and how you can do it yourself at home. It's not that hard. Here we got everything ready to go for curing our pork belly here into some delicious bacon. We got some pretty basic ingredients. Got the pork belly, salt and pepper. This recipe that I found calls for brown sugar. And then we got our curing salt, or our Proud Powder #1. Now, one thing I wanted to point out about Proud Powder #1 is this is not pink salt. I hear a lot of people reference it as being pink salt. That's not what it is. This is a preservative. It has salt in it, but it also has sodium nitrite, which makes it toxic. So it's really critical with this that you use a curing calculator. There's lots of them online you can look up. It's important that this is diluted properly so that when you use it for curing, you're not going to get yourself or anybody else sick. It's actually just a white powder in its natural state. What it is they dye it pink so that people won't confuse it for being salt and put it on their food, because you should never just sprinkle it on food. Then I also have what they call like a half food storage container, 6 inches deep. This is just what fits my pork belly. What I'm going to do is just mix all of this into about 4 cups of water. Because there's brown sugar, I'm going to warm the water up. I'm not going to get the water so that it's boiling. I'm going to get it warm so that we can mix the brown sugar into the water and just combine it all into this bucket here with the pork belly. Put it in the fridge for 5 days, and that's all there is to it. Got everything mixed here, pretty dark. Be expected. It's got brown sugar and pepper in it. Gonna go ahead and pork belly in here. If it's not fully submerged, then I'll just have to kind of top it off a bit with some distilled water. Right now, it is submerged. It is floating, so what I'll probably do is just get like a gallon bag, fill it with some water, and then just set it right on top. Keep it from floating up, and I'll put this in the fridge and let it sit for 5 days while it cures. After that, we'll get it out and smoke it. We got the pork belly here. It's been curing for 5 days now in the brine that we showed you how we made, and got it pulled out and gonna get it ready to go in the smoker, which is the last step of turning this pork belly into bacon. What I'm gonna use is just a Big Daddy Hills. It's called Smoky Honey Barbecue Rub. I feel like that it's just gonna be a really good rub for bacon. Got some honey granulars in it, some sugar in it. I think that's going to go well with this. You know, I've never done this before, never made bacon before. So I'm going to use just some yellow mustard for my binder. It doesn't take a lot, just small, thin amount. Spread it around. Try to get it on the sides too so that this will stick to the sides. No trimming that needs to be done with this. Really all we're going to do is just get it in the smoker and not even really get it up to temp necessarily, just get it to the point that it's got some smoke in it. Instructions that I found say you want to take it to about 150 is all you need to do, because after it's done going in the smoker, of course, then you're going to slice it up, put it in a pan or in the oven, however you want to finish it off at that point, and that's what you'll do. And then to store it, if you want to slice it up and then not cook it right away, you can slice it up and store it with some plastic wrap, and then after it's wrapped in plastic wrap, you wrap it in foil, or you can even store it before it's sliced and just store it as a whole piece. For us today, I'll probably just slice it up and cook some pieces and try it. Going through getting all the sides. It's always important to always get the sides. So this is the bottom side for me. My smoker, all the heat goes over the top, so I typically put the fast side up. Putting the fast side up protects the meat, so because of that, I'll do the fast side last, because this is essentially going to be the presentation side, like a better term. So I want to keep all of the rub on there as best I can. And one thing is we definitely don't want to overcook this while it's in the smoker. Just want to get some heat on it, get some smoke on it. It takes about 2 hours or so, if not too long, just enough time to get some flavor into it. Okay, got the whole thing seasoned, got the rub on it. Now I'm just going to go ahead and throw it in the Franklin. Probably start it around, keep it in there for around 260 degrees for a few hours. Just going to kind of watch it. When the bark looks like it's starting to set in and get into the color that I want it to be, it's probably about when I'll pull it. I may stick a meter probe in here just to make sure I don't overcook it. I don't think that I will, but I just want to make sure that I don't take it too far. So now we're back. We got the pork belly. It's all smoked, ready to go. Hopefully it's bacon now. Should be. Here it is right here. We're just going to start slicing it. Of course, we'll try to slice it against the grain. A little bit hard to see where the grain's going because all we have on top is fat. Start slicing it across, and then we're going to throw it in the pan and grill it up and give it a good taste test. Start slicing like this. It's been resting for quite a while, so hopefully it's fairly stiff. Looks good and pink, which is exactly what we want for bacon. Get that nice, good bacon color. Yeah, just go through and slice this up. You can slice it, I guess as thick or as thin as you want it to be. and then put it in the pan over here, and we'll be back to do a taste test. We got the bacon, it's all grilled up and ready for our taste test. We got a few pieces here. Got my older son here, who is our resident bacon expert. We'll let him try some also. Here you go. I'll get some. We'll get our camera crew some.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is it good? I like it. I think it tastes pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it smells like bacon. It looks like bacon. I think it tastes like bacon. These pieces are probably a little bit thicker than what a store would make it. It still tastes good. I like it. The rub on it, I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the actual rub that I put on it for bacon, but it tastes good overall. I think the rub maybe got a little bit burnt, though. That's okay. I think it still tastes good. We'll definitely eat it, and we'll enjoy this.